Hi, I'm Junior llebaken, and I am a student at WTC. So for my first internship, I went to Telkom Openserve. Openserve is basically part of the Telkom group, and what we got to do is we were sent to the research and development laboratories for Openserve. And normally people just think Openserve is where you just go and they give you your fiber optic cables, but they do more than that. So for us, we worked on a project. It was called the Kwelanga project. So what this project was for is that they had a client who was an internal client that required a system to be created so that they could keep track of all the employees, the equipment that comes in, and any jobs that would be done on the equipment. So that department was specifically the I think the TPL department. And so what they did is that they would take in equipment from clients, so like a cell phone or computers or fax machines, and they'll do specific tests on those machines. So they asked us to create a system that will keep track of all of that, so the employees, their clients, all the jobs. So when creating this project, we use the technologies we use is we use Java, so we basically create a Java EE application. So with this, I mainly worked on the front end of this project. So I worked with CSS and Bootstrap, where sometimes I was given a chance to work with some of the back end work so I can get accustomed to Java development. So what we needed to do is the system would need a client or the admin of the system to be able to create a client, and for that client, any equipment that comes in should be related under that client, and then for all those equipments would have to put a test or a specific test. So maybe a phone comes in, we'll test like the audio of that specific phone to make sure that it's audible. Is that the word? It's fine. Okay, so with that, what it did was that once they had those tests, they had to be able to assign that test to a specific employee, and we should be able to keep track on how long that employee has been working on the test, the pricing of that test, and basically at the end of the month or end of the financial year, they should be able to get a summary of all the accounts that they put in, so you'll be able to create a report. The system will also require to send emails to any of the clients, their invoice and quotations on any test that will be done on the equipment. We use the agile methodology while we're there. So every morning at like 9 a.m. we would have a stand-up meeting with our scrum master and our team leader, our senior developer, in which we'll discuss what we did the day before, anything we struggled with that day, and what we were planning to do on that specific day, on the next day. And so this helped us to be able to communicate, and so that we wouldn't have problems close to the end of the project where we were like, because at close to the end of the project we came across a couple of problems, so it made it easier for us to be able to communicate with our senior developer on any problems we were going through. We also got to have meetings in which we would present the project to our client so that they could see, so we can actually get feedback on whether we're going in the right direction with their project, and to see if the client was happy or if they required any changes to be done. So with this, it also helped us with our communication skills and also speaking skills, since we had to do presentations. And to the Openserve people and WTC, we'd just like to thank you guys for the opportunities that you guys gave us, and yeah.